Far beneath the waves, where moonlight can barely reach, there is a garden that glows all on its own. Soft pinks and blues shimmer across the coral, and tiny lights drift by like slow-falling snow. This is the quiet, secret sea, and tonight, something wonderful is about to happen. In a cozy little room by the sea, a boy named Noah rested by his round window, watching the coral glow just beyond the glass. His favorite books, The Glowing Deep and Noah's Starry Sea, sat on the shelf nearby. His eyes grew heavy, and the warm fairy lights above his bed twinkled like they were saying goodnight. Just then, something bright streaked across the night sky. A little shooting star tumbled down, 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 and landed softly in the sea, right outside Noah's window. Golden rings of light rippled out across the water, like a secret invitation. Noah's sleepy eyes opened wide. Had he really seen a star fall into the sea? He leaned closer to the window, his heart fluttering with excitement. He just had to find out where it had gone. And so, in the magical way that only dreams allow, Noah slipped right through the window and into the sea. He wore his little flippers, carried his glowing lantern, and swam gently through the warm, glimmering water, with friendly jellyfish drifting along beside him. Suddenly, a friendly face appeared through the glow, a little seahorse wearing his very own nightcap. "Hello there," Noah whispered with a smile, reaching out his hand. The seahorse nuzzled close. His name was Finlay, and from that moment on, they were friends. Together, Noah and Finlay swam side by side through a swaying forest of golden seaweed. The gentle current carried them along, and Noah felt as though nothing could ever go wrong in a place so peaceful and kind. Then, tucked among the soft purple coral, something caught Noah's eye, a tiny, twinkling starfish, glowing faintly like a little lost light. "There you are," Noah said softly, reaching down to lift it gently into his palm. He held it so carefully, cupped in both his hands, and watched its soft golden glow. Finlay leaned in close, just as curious. This little starfish, they both somehow knew, was a piece of the star that had fallen from the sky. Finlay's eyes lit up. He pointed his little fin toward a shimmering archway made of crystal, glowing softly in the distance. Somehow he knew that was where the little star needed to go. They swam through the crystal archway together. And on the other side, the sea was filled with glowing jellyfish, drifting like soft lanterns in every direction. It was the most magical place Noah had ever seen. Deep in a glittering crystal cave, they found a cozy little nook filled with books and warm fairy lights, just like Noah's own room back home. A little jellyfish floated close, as if to say, "You're getting warmer." And there, nestled in the soft white sand, sat a beautiful shell, carved with swirling patterns and glowing gently from within. Noah's heart skipped. This had to be it. Gently, gently, the shell began to open, and a tiny, sleepy little face peeked out, blinking softly. "Hello, little star," Noah whispered. "We found a piece of you. Let's bring you home." The shell opened wide, and there inside it glowed a beautiful golden pearl, soft and warm like a tiny sun resting in the sand. This was the little star's true light, waiting to be whole again. Carefully, Noah leaned forward and placed the little glowing starfish right beside the pearl. "You belong together," he said softly. And as the two lights touched, something wonderful began to happen. A warm light swirled up from the shell, and before their eyes, it became a bright, smiling star. "Thank you for finding me," she seemed to say without words. Her name, Noah somehow knew, was Stella. Stella rose higher, leaving a trail of soft golden sparkles behind her, like stardust drifting through the water. Noah laughed with delight, reaching up gently to say goodbye, for he knew where she needed to go next. Noah and Finlay swam alongside her, laughing as bubbles and starlight swirled all around them. Up, up they went together, Stella leading the way home and her two new friends right beside her. With one last gentle glow, Stella rose up out of the sea and drifted into the starry sky above, joining her sisters among the constellations. The moon smiled down, welcoming her home at last. Down below, all across the coral, The little sea creatures were already tucked in and fast asleep, wrapped snugly in their tiny blankets. It seemed the whole ocean was ready for its own goodnight lullaby. And just like that, Noah found himself back in his own cozy room, gently lifting off his little helmet. Through the window, Finlay was still there, smiling back at him. On the wall above them, a little sign glowed softly: "Sweet dreams, Noah and Finlay." Noah gave Finlay one last little wave. "Good night, my friend," he whispered. "I'll see you again in my dreams." Finlay closed his eyes with a happy, sleepy smile. Noah climbed into his soft, warm bed and pulled the blanket up close. Through the window, he could see Stella shining gently in her new place in the sky, right where he could find her every single night. Noah's eyes grew heavy, and a soft smile settled on his face. And as he drifted off to sleep, his dream carried on. Finlay and his little seahorse friends, playing happily among the stars, just for him. Far out on the moonlit sea, the little coral island glows softly through the night, watched over by Finlay and his gentle friends. The ocean is calm now, and quiet, and full of dreams. So close your eyes just like Noah did, and let the stardust carry you off to sleep too. Good night.